With my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. With that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. Out to return for the Dolphins, it's Braxton Berrios. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On the run to the right.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passings. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Davis going in motion. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, something you did not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to air this out for Davis. That's caught! And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Dolphins first down.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Miami.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Patriots 30.
Right back to the fullback. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7.
In motion, the tight end Uzama. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A 4-yard gain.
McCarthy to the end on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. This defense holding tight now from the 3-yard line. They'll try to stop 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. Now it's 4th and goal. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Here's 1st and 10. That's Davis in motion. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. DJ Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
The Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And the
Play action now. It's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Patriots, nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout catch. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's McLeod. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
47-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Number 3, Jordan Addison.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots, 1st down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the handoff, this is Warren. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Williams. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Warren is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Pats are on the board. It's 10-7.
Patriots 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz is going to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Patriots offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Williams. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Here's Warren. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Down this close, 3rd and goal. I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on 4th down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6?
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2 and no further. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 2-yard line.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. That's taken in. Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Patriots offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Here's Hill. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Play fake. Now Williams to the left side here. Caught by Addison.
A A 6-yard pickup brings up second down. At the 40.
Williams to throw on second down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now third down and
Third and long. Here's Williams. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. The Dolphins offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defensive strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That caught by Davis. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dolphins.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Patriots offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. He was defended by Deron Bland.
On second down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he's on to punt for New England. To return, it's Jackson. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The catch made there by Sutton. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36.
2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Pass complete to Neighbors. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. 3rd and 5. To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Patriots offense going to take over just before the half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. New England going to take their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. The pass will stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
a 7-yard gain. That's good for the Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Our run play. This is Hill. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he's in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, New England. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Patriots are on top. It's 14-10.
Dolphins 10.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Davis going in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And once again, he loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Von Bell, the veteran safety, is there on the play. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Williams. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
To throw is Williams. Right side, catch made by McLeod. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Williams now to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Ray McLeod was the one he was looking for there. 3rd down coming up. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll try, and he will get into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Patriots. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Williams. This one down the field, but he'll wind up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Neighbors in motion. On the give, it's Mitchell. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away as he's standing right around his own goal line. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. 3rd and 9. Throwing is Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Dolphins.
A give to Mitchell. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Darius Williams out to make the stop. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That caught by Davis. And And he's out of bounds. It's a first down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way. McCarthy to the air on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Looking out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
So the two components to a scramble drill, Mike, is the quarterback has to buy time with his legs, and then all of the receivers need to second reaction and come open downfield late. And he bought time, but nobody was able to separate, and there's nowhere to go with the ball.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This one, returnable. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Warren. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jarvis Brownlee. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
6. And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That's Davis in motion. Little play action, and he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
6 yards.
Khalil Mack getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the right side, hauled in by Miles. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He's going to let one fly from Addison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 37. That's another Patriots.
Here's Warren. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Patriots offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Open man is Oliver, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Neighbors in motion.
At the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Right back to Neighbors, he's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
Receiver in motion, going right.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They run with 1. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. To throw is Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And he he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Williams to the air once more. Right side, catch made by McLeod. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Throw it again. It's Williams. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A carry here for Warren. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A 2-yard loss.
It is third and long.
And 12.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, a tough spot here. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Warren. A good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up 4th down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll try it now with Warren. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So it's a win for the Patriots. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on
harkening back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? A former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Play fake, Darnold. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Darnold off the play action. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Darnold hit and he fumbles it. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Seattle.
From the red zone now. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie, and that's Drake May.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
6-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
May not have throw on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. With Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Screen here for Williams. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're running the option, short side. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That's up and through for the point after. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. This makes it up to the 25. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold headed out for their next shot on offense. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Finds his fullback. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at their 48.
And again, it's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
A gain of 4. And this is 3rd down.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. And he'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This is Mason on 2nd down. He's got it in the red zone. And He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another run for Mason. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if...
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks break the tie here in the 1st. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Honest Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
49ers 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Trevor Etienne to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action. Here's May. It's complete to Reed out left. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Number 11, Jaden Reed. It's a gain of 4.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. The drive starts with a run by Moss. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the gun, Mason ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, Darnold. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Darnold. Finds him over the middle. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. To throw, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Running back sent in motion left. Third and long. Here's Darnold. Out to his right. That is a screen. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Another run for Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Seahawks and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Going on first, here's Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Mason gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Do I sit and judge a defense? I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Yeah, he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Cooper on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
May now from the gun. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Give to Williams from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Here's May. This one to Williams out left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks' 39-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air. It's May. He's got Bourne left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
And the 49er, 1st down.
In the red zone now. Ball is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This one is up and good. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Now he takes it.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Darnold. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
1st and 10 now from the 46.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he takes it down to the 33. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Darnold. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He worked so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a game.
Looking to throw.
Brings up 2nd.
Ooh, puts him air under this one, right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the 2nd half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. On the return, this is Etienne. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The 49ers back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half too as they chase this lead. 2nd half starts with a run by Williams. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4 there. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. This gets the 1st and more. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
May now to throw on third. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing is May. Short pass brought in. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Jaden Reed. It's a gain of
May now on 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
It's to Reed again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. May now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the 2nd half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back to the 27. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Running once more with Mason. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Jordan Mason. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Looking to his fullback now. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
It's a gain of 3.
Running back sent in motion. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Darnold. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
For a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. Darnold. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Mason will try this one up the gut. He gets forward, next back 4 yards. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
On the return, this is ETN. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. May now from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
May off the play fake. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Air it out on third. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Punt team on the field. Braden Mann will kick it away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throw complete to Lamb. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Seahawks first down. A gain of 14. And the Seahawks first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It's second down and 10.
Kamara gets it off the option. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Micah McFadden able to make the play.
His 48-yard line.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Third.
Throw here, third down. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's made in the air. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's another 49er first down.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rush coming for May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete to Reed, out left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ivan Pace on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 on the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
Jumps in up the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
May's going to take it himself. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 more yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Stop short of the goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Point after is up and through. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Niners 24, Seahawks 20.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks offense running out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Darnold off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Design quarterback run here. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the Seahawks, first down. A pickup of 2 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. This time he's looking to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. 2nd and 3 now.
Outlaws at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
Here's Darnold.
and 3.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10. Darnold. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Incomplete on the throwaway. John Day Barron on the coverage.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. And again, it's Darnold. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a gain of 3. And this is
He's back to throw.
3rd.
Screen here for Kamara. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
On the return, this is ETN. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First down, May. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air. It's May. He's got Bourne on the slant. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And he's blocked down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Setting up to pass. Setting up the screen. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to throw. Looking wistful back down. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Throwing now. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's tackled, but not before he picks up that 1st down. But hang on, Brock, hang on. They're going to have to survive that penalty flag first. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Desperation time here. That's complete to Musgrave. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Their defense held, clinging to the slimmest of leads, Brock, and now that lead entrusted to this offense, asking them to just run out that clock.
And now the last thing this offense wants to do, really the only thing it can't do, is make an unforced error and turn it over.
He will have the 1st down there for the 49ers, and that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
And the 49er 1st down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This looks like a run drawn up for May. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.